Here comes the Metroid escape sequence.
Here we go. I don't see any space pirates. I just see a claw tank.
Scorpion tank.
Oh.
This is actually called the Guard Scorpion, but I call it the Scorpion tank.
Because it looks like a tank.
Because like the Dragon Tank from Chrono Trigger is one of the first big bosses you fight.
But now Cloud has very fresh breath.
Because he
got sprayed with the mint cloud.
And then he got stabbed in the face.
Ooh,
I get a limit break. You know what a limit break is? Do you want me to explain it?
It's where everybody's to the limit. You charge up the limit break bar and then you do a super uber attack.
Depending on how much damage you get a special attack after a few battles.
It also happens in Smash Brothers.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Well, if you're playing as Cloud from this game in Smash Brothers.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. What I would have liked to have seen in Smash Brothers is have Cloud in his terrible polygonal form.
Terrible polygamous form.
No, like
like the super deformed one.
Like the super deformed Cloud, like in Smash Brothers, with all these nicely rendered models. I think it would have been funny.
Speaking of that, bringing that up again. Yes. Well, one thing before I go into that. So here he's got his tail up. Barrett says, "Be careful," or "Be careful."
Right.
So here's a problem with this translation. It says attack while its tail's up. That's supposed to be don't attack while its tail is up. So when they translated this to the PC, they gave you the exact opposite directions you're supposed to follow.
That's awesomely terrible.
Yeah, if I attack him right now, he'll do a devastating attack, which like halve our HP.
Maybe the PC's just trying to troll you. Maybe this is why I didn't get very far. I attacked when its tail was up and I died, and then I was like, screw this game. I'm going to play more Super Metroid hacks.
Probably. But speaking of, like I was saying about, there's the super deformed when you're walking around the regular map. These guys are a little bit more realistic sprites. And in the FMVs, sometimes they do the super deformed, and sometimes they do the more realistic versions. And so, for me, it was kind of like, I just suspend my disbelief. Like, I know what they're supposed to look like. They're supposed to look like what they're looking like right now, which is more realistic, adult humans.
Well, Chrono Cross is exactly the same. I keep comparing it to Chrono Cross because we've done so many of those, and also I know it well.
Yeah.
But the difference is, the FMVs in that one actually have fully rendered character models. They don't use the in-game ones.
Right.
Which means that the FMV is obviously different. Like, it's obviously an FMV versus the rest of the game, where in this one I think the cutscenes are a little better integrated. One thing.
Well, it depends. Some of the cutscenes you will see the sprite, and some of them you will see a fully rendered.
Right. But even the fully rendered, like, they still look like they're made out of polygons. It's not like a fully 3D model where, like in Chrono Cross, where it's like almost a different art style.
Come on, let's get out of it. Yeah, it stays pretty true. But you might see some differences.
Oh, hold on, we're wasting time on the map!
No, we're not wasting time because I need to equip that weapon so it's easier to get out of here.
Ooh, and he's got a bronze bangle.
Ooh, with all those bangles, he'll be a gypsy.
What?
He'll be a gypsy, I said.
I was making a bangles joke.
I gathered.
Another Mako Monday.
Want to save here?
Is that the Bengals? That's the Bengals, right? Speaking of Metroid, what about Metroid? Oh, because
didn't they also do Walk Like an Egyptian?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm trying to remember what the Bengals did now.
They did Another Manic Monday and Walk Like an Egyptian, I'm pretty sure. Those are their two big hits.
They were a two-hit wonder.
They might have done Video Killed the Radio Star also.
Oh, speaking of Metroid, 10 days till the Metroid, the Return of Samus, the Metroid 2 remake.
Oh, cool.
It comes out in 10 days.
Excited for that?
I'd be so totally hyped for that if I owned a 3DS.
Nice, yeah. I hope you get a chance to get it played sometime. So if you don't get this girl and you just walk by, you're like, why is she staying there? And you just walk by, you get to the guy down there and he's like, why did you leave Jessie? And you're like, I had no idea. She could have said something. So, and then you gotta go all the way back and waste like 2 minutes.
And then...
Which I did the last time I played through this, which was a few days ago. But I still made it in time. So they're pretty generous with this 10 minutes.
Look, you've got to save Jessie or else Michelle will be sad that her uncle died in the Mako reactor.
This is step by step.
No,
or
it's-
Full House. That's what I meant, not Step by
Come
Step.
on, get your
Get my 90s sitcoms that I didn't watch.
Your indistinguishable TGIF sitcoms confused.
Speaking of remakes, this game is getting a remake in the next year or two, and they're going to upgrade the graphics because the biggest problem people still have with it is the graphics. They're old. They look like they were made in '97, which they were, and so they want to see what it looks like now, and so they're remaking this game.
Right.
Not just it's kind of a reboot remake where they are changing elements of the story and the gameplay
and correcting
and
the grammar,
correcting the graphics and the grammar. So it's going to be a new experience, and I'm hoping to get it when it comes out.
I'm assuming you meant the Bengals, not the Buggles, because that looks like an autocorrect.
The Buggles are those people in Harry Potter.
No, those are not. Those are jerks. Mudbloods.
You're a racist.
Bengals did Video Killed the Radio Star.
Haha. See, I did say that.
Go to floor 5 from. See, there was a pie there.
Yeah, floor pi or floor like Omega or something.
I love floor pi.
Or 6, I guess. No, it's an Omega.
Oh,
and here's the other thing: you don't know who to talk to in this one. You just got to pick one of them.
But if you talk to the other guy, he's like, "I'll stab you," and
he's like, "We got to get out of here." And you're like, "Get the door, idiot."
Is this Wedge and Biggs?
So yeah, it's Jesse and Biggs. Wedge is also in here. Biggs and Wedge are something Square likes to use over and over. The reason I'm sitting here
also
is
from Star Wars.
I want to talk really quick, since we have 7 minutes, really quick about. And that's where they got it from with Star Wars. Technical limitations. This game, when people remember it, they remember technical advancements. This was top of the line. They spent $80 million on this game, $40 million of which was for designing the game, $40 million of which was the ad campaign,
and $40 million of which was for the CEOs to go golfing.
Or taking the cream off the top. What the? But this game is technical advancements, technical limitations. Because you think technical limitations, why couldn't they make like all the sprites and all the characters look exactly the same in every single instance? Well, the technical limitations. But why does the things that look good? Because of the technical advancements. I mean, nothing else.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
There was a band called the Buggles that did a version of Video Killed the Radio Star.
Well, I'm not
Video
familiar
Killed the
with
Radio
them.
Star has been done by covers. I've heard Ben Folds do it once. It was a very interesting cover of it. Anyway, back to Final Fantasy, I guess.
Listen, what I'm trying to say is the reason they couldn't consistently make this sprite on screen look the same as the sprite in the random battles and in the FMVs is the technical limitations.
Right.
But look at the technical advances they made in the backgrounds here and in the FMVs, and that was top of the line for the time. So this was the best 1997 had to offer, even with all its flaws.
I thought the best 1997 had to offer was Titanic.
Was Titanic or the Star Wars Trilogy Special Edition? Take your pick.
Depending on if you're a guy or a girl, because we're all about the sexism here.
The Titanic Trilogy Special Edition.
Presents of the USA probably did one.
They did. Presents of the USA.
See,
did
now
do
that guy's super Lego. He's even got like the big black eyes. He's like space.
But you also got to think of the size of this game, the size of the world, the scope of the environments.
Size of the Lego guy.
So they decided rather than make, the sprites look super realistic, we're going to focus on making the environment of the game and the experience of the game super realistic.
Thus, we can keep the planet going at least a little longer.
Right.
Yeah. We gotta get out of here. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Now everybody get back.
I'm doing it.
Sorry.
Is that what Jesse sounds like now?
Apparently. I was trying to think of how Jesse at Full House sound, but I couldn't think of the voice quick enough. Or probably imitated it correctly. I like how Cloud's hair is flipping you off the entire game.
Because it's spiky.
And also how the Lego guy just mooned us. He's like,
he was putting out his butt because it was on fire.
But it wasn't. He was just mooning us.
With his butt.
Well, that is how you do it.
Alright, what's the line?
Alright, let's get out of here.
Fine.
Fired up. Rendezvous at Sector 8 station. Split up and get on the train, fool.
We're getting to it.
We're in a world of hurt.
So another thing that Hey, Bart, don't leave me.
The fire sounds like an Atari burning.
Yeah, some of the sound effects aren't the best.
Yeah.
I think they spent all the budget on the money.
All
the budget on the money.
All the budget on the money.
I saw the word money. All the budget on the music, the soundtrack, not the sound effects.
You see, when the Doodler sees the word money, his brain just gets replaced by the word money over.
Bridges.
If it's about your money, wait till we get back. Money. Is that all right, money?
So one other thing I wanted to say was
money.
Was money. But look at the camera angles on like you got a lower angle. You think of Chrono Trigger, everything was a top-down view like they'd been doing in RPGs for years. But
Right.
they decided to go
I'm trying
to do it more film-like, where it's got camera angles. You look at each environment, each scene from a different angle, like you're setting up a movie shot. And so look at this environment. You're practically just running around a movie shot in this game.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, reference here. So that My Bloody Valentine and Loveless is a guitar album from like 1989, 1990. That's a reference I didn't know or care about until like 2 days ago.
Excuse me, nobody cares about your movie references.
Okay, what should I pick? What you pick in talking to certain of the main characters in this game affects options later on, like at the beginning of Chrono Trigger. So you choose.
So, steal the guy's lunch.
I'm getting to it, but first I gotta get out of here.
Well, you gotta wait for chat to catch up if you're gonna have them pick things.
I was gonna have you pick.
Oh, you're gonna have me pick? I don't care.
Okay. Let's do, Oh. I thought you said you don't care, so I just... Really? I don't know what's going on, but all right.
I believe me. Really? I don't know what's going on, but all right.
No, we gotta pick a girl's voice.
Everybody in this game has the same voice.
Another thing, look at this environment. Look at compared to Chrono Trigger, you got this gritty realism with like broken cars.
Here's my favorite. The sign over there says warning, but it's like, warning, movie. Beware of movie.
No, the name of the movie is Warning.
Oh. Are you just going to run back and...
Well, I was going to talk about this, but you were talking about that sign. No, it's one of the first fantasy games I played where it's set in a modern type setting, a modern, like, New York style city.
Yeah, when I went to New York, it looked just like this.
Well, maybe New York in 1997. Or some kind of modern city or futuristic city.
I think earlier Final Fantasies also had that. It was just the graphics hadn't really caught up.
Yeah, they hadn't.
That's why it's the Final Fantasy, because all other fantasies take place before it in time.
Just what the heck's going on? Is this some kind of tube?
Cool Dude says we should have picked the other choice, and I need to sound more black.
Sorry, man. More what that is on the wall over there. Let's see. It's a poster for the
It's a poster
play
for
Warning.
Basically, you go into the theater and then they set it on fire.
Ah! No fire exits is the name of this play.
We warned you!
What did we tell them what you did? Don't be fooled by Shinra. Mako energy doesn't last forever. Mako is the planet's life source. The end is in sight.
I believe it's
Repent
pronounced
now.
I believe it's pronounced Epoch.
So you should have read that in Barrett's voice.
Avalanche!
Protectors of the Planet Avalanche, because it's essentially it's a poster from Barrett.
Or is it written in Mr. T handwriting? I'm
no,
not
but
sure.
he's the leader of Avalanche, and it was set by
right.
the group Avalanche.
So just
it's
so
a propaganda poster
right.
for their terrorist group.
So just so you know, guys, we're not going to be playing this whole through this entire game as a project like Chrono Cross, as a player and Doodler thing. We're still trying to figure out if Doodler wants to stream it like later, other than just tonight. We're going to show off basically the intro and some other stuff.
I would like to go through the whole game at some point.
We're just trying to figure out how to make it work with his computer and so on.
You'll like this. This is very dangerous. Looks like I'm going to have to jump.
See, for example, this says FMV. I mean, they're still rendered as polygons.
Yeah,
even
well,
though
in this one, he's rendered super deformed. But in other FMVs...
But is it ever better than the battle sprite?
I mean, a little bit better. It's smoother.
Right.
You'll see.
But that's what I mean, is Chrono Cross actually has different character models that are fully,
yeah,
like...
Chrono Cross is obviously
rounded.
a little bit better, because it was 2 years later.
And even, like, Xenogears also.
Right. So this is a character moment.
With the characters, it's a character moment?
Think he was killed?
Yeah. No way! He'll pull through, that guy that we just met and nobody cares about.
Cloud. Well, they liked him.
He's
They're
okay.
excited because he's like a celebrity. He's an ex-soldier.
Yes.
What's going on? There's Santa Claus is trip-tromping on my roof. Say, do you think Cloud's going to stay on and fight for Avalanche?
Cloud jumps on trains, but Sabin suplexes them. Oh, I'm sorry. I had a line.
Sabin's from FF6.
Right.
He's like a grappler and does a lot of acrobatic fighting moves and martial arts.
Do I look like a mind reader? Bruh. You weren't such screw-ups. I wouldn't have to show that crate what's what.
See, he is Mr. T.
No, he's not. He's the Marauder from StarCraft.
Hey, Barrett, what about our money?
Shut up!
I like that part. He just hits it again. Nothing. Sorry, boss.
Money's in this crate, is what I was trying to say.
Creighton Ridley? Aw.
Don't you guys know what banging a crate means? Ah!
Hey, it's me, Sabin! Cloud.
Cloud. Here's my butt.
Looks like I'm a little late. Like an action hero.
You ain't damn right, here, late. Come walk in here, make a big scene.
See, Barrett doesn't take any nonsense.
I don't take no guff from nobody's. Not nobody, not no how.
He's got no room for grandstanders.
He's got no
It's no big scene, just what I always do, because I'm bad.
We're gonna name Tifa Sabin is what Alex wants to do. Let parenthesis asterisk caret %sign exclamation point. Haven't everyone worried about that? You don't give a %sign exclamation mark, let parenthesis about no one but yourself.
I don't even know what that means.
It's how they changed the grammar for the PC.
Huh, so you were worried about me, huh?
I'm now a monkey. That's coming out of your share, hotshot. Wait, what? He just banged his chest? Wake up, Ness. We're moving out. Follow me.
Wake up, Chrono. Wake up,
Wake up. Who's he trying to wake up? Everybody's awake.
I don't know.
Unless... I'll wake up the cameraman.
Ah! Oh, Barrett's busting out like Mr. T. He's like smashing.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Cloud, you were great back there.
Somebody in the front of the train wanted a Slim Jim. I had to snap into it. And so on.
Hee, Cloud. We'll do even better next time.
No, you won't.
Careful, I'll shut this. Oh, Cloud, your face is pitch black.
No, it's not.
Suspend your disbelief. It's only
No.
Paper Moon. There you go. You know your mouth's open wide? Say, thanks for helping me back there at the reactor.
No, what Jesse actually said was,
His mouth is always open?
right.
Okay, anything in here? There shouldn't be. Whoa, look at how far back I can run. Ooh, look at the great things in this game.
Wow.
You can move around.
That poor camera guy had so many people jump through his zone.
Last train out of Sector 8 station. Last stop is Sector 7, train graveyard. Expected time of arrival is 12:23 a.m. Midgard Standard Time. Next stop, Walla Walla.
Next stop.
Keokuk and Cucamonga.
Cigarettes illegal in this state. River City! River City!
Yeah, we got trouble. The capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for...
I believe you mean cash for the cotton goods. Cash for the goods. Cash for the cottons and the pickings
But
and
Cloud
something.
doesn't know the Midgard territory.
Look, what do you talk? This is why I hate the last train. That's right, why I hate
Yes,
the last
sir.
train. Hold on, I'm going to the...
Ooh, boy.
Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy.
boy.
Someone hit X so I can see the next line. Yes, sir. No. Jesse is running to the left. Oh, this is my house. Make yourself at home. Make yourself at home. What do you talk? There's somewhere to hit X on the trains. There's somewhere to hit X. See the headlines in the Shinra Times. In the Times, a terrorist bomb #1 reactor based on somewhere in the slums. Slums. Blown up a reactor. They sure put some thought into this one. Must have a real calculating leader. He's a what? He's a calculating leader. I wonder what he'll do next.
Notice the calculating leader looks at them while he's talking about it.
Looks at them while I'm talking to you. He's a calculating one. Stop acting like a kid. Sit down and shut up. Shoot. Shut up, global stop. This train hasn't switched to security mode yet. No, that's what Big says. Big says to you, this train doesn't do a thing that I don't know what it is. I'm sure that will change by tomorrow. Mario's trying to hump the machine over there. What's going on?
This is the longest rendition.
Well, you keep hitting X,
the
and
Music
words are
Man
still
I've
happening.
ever heard.
Words are still happening. Someday, Avalanche gonna be famous. Also me, gonna be famous. I'll have a Cracker Barrel's obsolete.
Let's see what Jesse has to say.
Hey, Cloud, you want to look at this with me? It's a map of the Midgar
Let's look at a map. That's something people do, right? It's a map of the Midgar rail system. Let's look at it together. I'll explain it to you. I like this kind of stuff. Bombs and monitors, you know, flashy stuff.